And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Getting the nod in this one, Tanner Bybee. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. And to the plate for Kansas City, Tommy Pham. Popped up. Jimenez drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
Do that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez pulls that one down, and that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Seth Lugo.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Lugo in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Bounce to the right. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here is Kyle Manzardo. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Josh Naylor, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Lane Thomas. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
So, man aboard. Here's Andres Jimenez. Into center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one hammered center field. Isbell ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
On the mound now, Daniel Lynch.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One out, base is empty. Here's Brian Urquijo. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. In there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the lineup flips over. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around third. He will score. It's 8-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One down. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Rips that one center field. Isbell tracks it down for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. Their third home run of the inning. It's 10-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Josh Naylor. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Steven Cruz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. No question about this one. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 12-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
2 outs, nobody on. Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. And in scoring position with 2 away. And the batter now, Jhonkensy Noel. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a base hit. Isbell fires it in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Now batting, catcher.
So they're at the corners now. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. He's already homered here in this one. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 15-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Angel Serpa.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Doubled in his first AB. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 16-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 19-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Carlos Hernandez will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 80, Carlos Hernandez.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Smoked on the ground a second. In time to Gurriel. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. And it's going to take me the entire break to count all those runs. That was nuts. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Cleveland's out front 19-0. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
MJ Melendez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the second. This one popped up. Ramirez settles under it, and it's caught for the out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Paul DeYoung in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
2 out, space is empty. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Martinez gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder,
He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Gimenez. Hammered down the line, took the extra bases. Coming home, he'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a pair. It's 22-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, then you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now a chance for Ryan Rocchio. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 1.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now, Angel Martinez. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know,
new pitcher in the game for the Royals, Sam Long.
Sam Long.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. One run is in.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now that's ripped. Base hit. The run scores from third, and the lead continues to grow. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Digging in, Josh Naylor. Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And up next for Cleveland, Lane Thomas.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one smacked out to left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Andres.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 28-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We played 2 full. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here in Cleveland, Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit.
Yuli Gurriel.
And he deals. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. Noel sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Michael.
Now it's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Kyle Isbell at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Fastball for a strike. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
The catcher,
And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Ripped on a line. Calls it in, 2 away.
the left fielder, number 1, Angel.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Angel Martinez. 4 for 4 with 4 singles. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 30-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to inning number 4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Tommy Pham. The pitch. Up the middle, Roquillo. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Witt stands in now and watches strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And now the 0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right side. Under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Chris Bubich. Now here is Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game.
The center fielder.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turn, swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back, gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. No question about this one. It's out of here. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Now a fly ball to right center. Isbell makes a nice running catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Runner at first with 2 away. Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. Swung on, belted. Isbell going back. And caught on the warning track. Back here in
Leading
Cleveland,
up for
here's the
Kansas
power
City,
hitting catcher,
the catcher,
Salvador
number
Perez.
13, Salvador Perez.
Spivey back to work. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer
Now
for Cleveland.
batting,
Give me a
left
hint.
fielder,
Switch hitter.
MJ
That's all you're getting.
Oh,
Melendez.
dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. So digging in, MJ Melendez. 0 for 1 so far. Fought off foul. There's a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so
Now
tough to
batting,
fight off. It's
third
kind of
baseman,
like a cutter and just can eat you
the
up,
young.
saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Popped up right side. Naylor makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now to
pitching
start the
for
bottom of the
Kansas City,
fifth and taking over on the
number
mound,
26,
John Schreiber.
John Schreiber.
Leading off, Jose Ramirez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
The first baseman, number 22.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Lane Thomas will hit next. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, John Kenzie. Noel.
Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Melendez moving back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone.
Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now at the plate, and he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Back to the top of the lineup. So in now for Cleveland. He hauls it in. 2 away. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it hits the fence. One run is in. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
First and third, 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jose Ramirez. Base hit and a run comes in.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So first and second with 2 outs. Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Next to hit, Lane Thomas. That one carrying. Hits the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So a man aboard. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Out to center. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Royals,
Start of the sixth,
first
John
baseman,
Shambi with Chris Singleton.
Yuli
And leading off,
Gurriel.
Yuli Gurriel. The wind and the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike three on a fastball up in the zone.
Now back,
Really love the pitch
second
sequence
baseman,
right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the second baseman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the slider just misses. The Royals hitless so far in the game. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Not in time, and he reaches safely. Man at first, and now it's Kyle Isbell. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Guardians up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Royals
Now
batting
batting,
order turns over.
right fielder,
Tommy Pham steps in for the Royals. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Lucas Erceg.
Lucas Erceg.
And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
Guardians,
Outfield playing very
right
deep,
fielder.
not wanting anything over their heads.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it's gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the
batter,
little
number 4.
nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Angel Martinez. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Ripped on a line to center. Isbell makes the grab on the run. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
For me, Boog, Ramirez has been the heart and soul of Cleveland baseball for a few years now. When his career is over, he's going to be considered one of the best players to ever play for this franchise.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Hard on the ground to first. He handles it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. We're through 6 full. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The wind of the pitch.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a foul ball.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Popped up. Jimenez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Massey.
So now here's the DH, Michael Massey. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Now a pop-up on the infield. Naylor snags it for the second out.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Perez at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Ripped on the ground to second, to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Thomas.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Lane Thomas. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I mean, come on, have a game. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Kenzie.
And now here is Jhonkensy Noel. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Isbell hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. Ersig, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Out there to center. Isbell brings it in for the 3rd out. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. 8th inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back now at
Leading
Progressive Field.
City,
We're at the top of the 8th. Now, MJ Melendez. Bybee back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Kicks and fires. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas has this one sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Royals. The
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Yuli Gurriel.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Gurriel gets a piece. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
0-2.
The Guardians up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to Naylor, and Gurriel is out. 3rd out. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Here in Cleveland, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And at second with one away. Down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So one out, nobody on. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder,
Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Melendez moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. Last chance coming up for the Royals. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the 9th and to the plate for Kansas City, number 11.
Garcia.
The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Noel makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle.
At the plate, Kyle Isbell. Outfield playing pretty shallow. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And a swing and a miss, and there's two down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Fan in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Royals down to their final strike. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Lounging around with my crew just chillin'. I'm wearing black and white, but I ain't no villain. When all of a sudden I get this rumbling feeling. It's my stomach, it's telling me I need to be grilling some hamburgers, you know, that big fat and juicy, the ones that be having you licking your lips profusely. And when you take a bite, you no longer feel down, cause with that taste of perfection in your mouth, you can't frown. Life's so good when you're eating a burger, and so unhealthy, it's like artery murder. But you don't even care, cause it tastes so good. It's like
hamburger, hamburger, hamburger,
yum.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Big Mac, Whopper, Big Mac.